What if I told you a country exists with fairy tale castles, underground salt chapels, and wild bison forests, yet millions of travelers completely overlook it? Welcome to Polska. From medieval streets to breathtaking mountains, this hidden gem is full of surprises. Today, we are exploring the 7 wonders of Poland. Trust me, you will want to pack your bags. Let's begin. Hi guys, good morning. Dzień dobry. How are you doing? I hope all of you are doing good and well and fine. I am JD. Thank you for watching my last videos and showing your love. And today we are back with a new topic in my channel GoJDTravels. Okay, so quick test. Guys, can you name me 7 wonders of Poland? I bet everyone can't. Everyone knows the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the pyramids in Egypt, but trust me guys, Poland has the maximum number of World Heritage Sites by UNESCO, more than anywhere else combined in Western Europe. And that barely exists in anyone's bucket list or in travel list. In 2007, Poland fixed it by itself. A nationwide national newspaper voted a countrywide vote over 400 nationwide nominated sites, narrowed down to 7, not picked by tourists, not by any foreign entity, but it was picked by Poles from Poland. And this video is specifically for the tourists and travelers coming across the Poland. And I believe that after knowing the list, you will definitely feel the interest to visit these sites. Wonder number 1, Wieliczka Salt Mine, Kraków. The Wieliczka Salt Mine just outside of Kraków has been mined since 13th century and stayed in commercial operation until 2007. That's nearly 700 years. It goes down 9 levels, more than 300 meters, with kilometers of tunnel. Miners carved entire chapels straight into the salt walls, the most famous, the St. Kinga's Chapel. It has even a chandelier made out of salt crystals. It was one of the first 12 sites ever inscribed on the UNESCO's World Heritage Site back in 1978, the same founding list as the Egyptian pyramids. Next, Old Town of Toruń. I believe that people knows about this city. It's such a beautiful city, and did you know that even Old Town of Toruń has also a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Toruń, a Gothic red brick town and the birthplace of Nicholas Copernicus, the astronomer who told Europe and the Earth revolves around the sun. Toruń survived World War II almost untouched, so its medieval streets and churches still look as much as they did centuries ago. It's also famous for gingerbread in pierniki, a tradition they hear of hundreds of years. Wonder 3, it's Malbork Castle. Malbork Castle is one of the largest castles in Poland and is so beautiful that every tourist who comes in Poland, they definitely visit to this site. So Malbork Castle is arguably the world's largest castle by the land area. It was a home for Polish kings for centuries. So the Malbork Castle is the largest castle in the world by land area, over 143,000 square meters, roughly 21 hectares. It was built by the Teutonic Knights starting at the late 1200s and finished at 1406. So that's nearly 206 years. About half the castle was destroyed in World War II, and then it was rebuilt brick by brick afterward. It's been the UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1997, and in person the scale is hard to fully process. Wonder number 4 is the Wawel Castle and Cathedral, Kraków, and who doesn't know about this? As you can see, all tourists who come to Poland, they definitely go to seek the view, the amazing view of Wawel Castle, the Vistula River, and the cathedral inside the Wawel Castle. And I believe and I'm pretty sure that my viewers also viewed it through my video when I was in Kraków. Wawel Castle and Cathedral in Kraków was home to Polish kings and centuries, the site of coronations, and later the burial place of monarchs and the national treasures and the national heroes. Legend says that one dragon used to or once lived under the hill in a cave, the Wawel dragon, and there's still a statue at the base of the hill today that actually breathes there. A local legend says that a dragon once lived in a cave beneath the hill the Wawel dragon, and there's still a statue at the base of the hill today that's actually breathes fire. Wonder 5 is Elbląg Canal. On the Elbląg Canal is about 80 kilometers long, but is the reason it's a wonder isn't the length, is the engineering, the sections where the water. So now, wonder number 5, Elbląg Canal. The Elbląg Canal is about 80 kilometers long, but trust me, this is not the length that is famous for. This is actually famous for the engineering. In sections where the water level drops too steeply or normal locks, boats are lifted out of the water completely and hauled overland on the rail-mounted trolleys before being lowered back into the canal on the other side. It's been running this way since 19th century and is one of the only handful of canals anywhere still operating like that. Wonder number 6, Old Town of Zamość. Zamość wasn't built up slowly over centuries like most of the old towns. It was designed all at once in the late 1500s by Italian architect Bernardo Morando for Polish Chancellor Jan Zamość. Is a complete Renaissance town plan, still intact today, sometimes nicknamed the Padua of the North. It's an UNESCO World Heritage Site and it genuinely feels like walking through a blueprint that got built. So now we have reached to the last point of our video today, and let's go back to Krakow again. The magnificent city of Krakow has another World Heritage UNESCO site, which is Krakow Market Square. So the Krakow main market square, laid out at 1257 at roughly 40,000 square meter, one of the largest medieval squares still exists and standing in the heart of Europe. As its center is a cloth hall, a Renaissance era trading hall still in use today, and every single hour a trumpet call is being played live from the tower of St. Mary's Basilica, cutting out of abruptly mid-note in honor of a centuries-old legend about the trumpeter shot during a medieval stage. All 7 of the wonders are real and they are open to visit, and few of them actually has a far fewer crowd than expected in the well-known landmarks. So please tell me in the comments which of these landmarks surprised you the most, and please add if you have something in your mind as 8th wonder that you would like to consider in Poland, and let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this. Until now, see you in the next one. Do zobaczenia.